Sorry, can you repeat your operator number one more time so I can write it down? I apologize.
490.
290?
490.
I can't hear. I'm sorry. Say it one more time.
490.
490. Can I please have a LAPD dispatch supervisor, please?
Sure. Hold on one second.
Thank you so much. All right.
Sure.
Now we're going to make the call with the half an hour more of evidence for the sink alone. I want you to see how that person used a sink fucked you in the ass right now. Watch. And that's why we're on recording. Now you guys know Ms. Cano, supervisor, dispatch supervisor, is investigating the MARK period SHALLIT period 902 at Instagram.com account where you can see the live video of me and her admitting it, giving a serial number on a case against you terrorist. So on that same Instagram, there's 26,000 pictures and videos, including proof of internal affairs, 6 cases, a impersonation of a Secret Service agent that happened in a probation office with it being on court documents, probation report. And
Okay, hold on one second.
Okay, yeah, I just had to put on my evidence on this recording. I want everybody to hear it and see it is why. I want the world to see this. And then murder, LAPD committed to a Secret Service agent with Dale Supervisor 911 as a witness, saying LAPD helicopter and SUV, August 4, 2019, didn't belong at my building for the kayak boat that the Secret Service agent was murdered on, passing by at the same time.
Thompson.
Hi, Miss Thompson. How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
There's a couple of things that I wanted to add to my last statement to you.
I spoke with you earlier, correct?
Yes. Well, yeah, we did talk earlier, but every time somebody commits a hate crime to me, and my internal affairs officer knows the 6 neighboring police stations are involved in my case, and he says you can call 911 supervisor to report what you need to report and why I do it. Because this is the only chance I have to get my things recorded. Because internal affairs, Bradbury building, they moved out the building when I gave them my last piece of evidence. And they moved out in boxes the very next day and disappeared off the force. Is why Sergeant Morris 2 signed for it and then disappeared off the force. But getting called something a vacation, which they get a vacation, never come back and disappear off the LAPD force after they get a large sum of money. But they stole my evidence is the bad part about it. Now, I wanted to say, now if a hate crime is committed to me and FBI fails to report a hate crime, because involvement of a hate crime to me by them as well as they were involved in the initial May 4th, 2017 cyber terrorist attack to www.whitehouse.gov. Who can I report that to agency-wise? A phone number. So I can call them right now and go ahead and report the crimes that are committed to me by hate that FBI is involved with.
Hold on. What area are you in?
I'm in Reseda, California, but I can't get no dispatch due to my internal affairs cases.
Okay, so that would be, if you're in Reseda, then we would have to refer you to that division, and if you already have a case being involved, then you would actually just call internal affairs. There's no need for us to give you a different telephone number.
Yeah, exactly, but then the internal affairs took my evidence and moved with it. What do I do they stole all my evidence, disappeared off the force. I mean,
no, they didn't disappear. They're still there,
well,
sir. So as long as you, I'm sorry.
Well, the internal affairs told me they disappeared off the force. They don't work there no more. They told me they disappeared. So.
That's not true, sir.
Oh, so Sergeant 2, Morris, Sergeant 2. Well, I mean, they looked up on the computer a couple times. They found his name, but they said he disappeared off the force. So I don't know what
so
to
maybe, but if he might have retired, it doesn't mean that your report is not being handled. Is what I'm saying.
Oh,
they
okay.
still would be able to. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
okay.
They can't just disappear and not
No,
handle.
I totally believe you, ma'am. But I totally believe you. But when officers are outside your home with 4 units, right? And every time I called you guys before, you guys said the location of my phone went to where they've been parked out for the last 12 months, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And on my Instagram, where you could see their police patrol ID linked to my very Wi-Fi shallot by police patrol serial number, but them paying mother and brother to commit medical fraud only for them to have me physically assaulted, but to them hiding a crime that 400 million people are involved with as it was a cyber terrorist attack, but me be through a facilitated torture for 4 years by hate crime suspects and terrorist suspects. But you know what happened? In front of my home door, there's 2 big squares the size of 2.5 and 3 feet cut out of the wall that leads to a back passage of my room. But why Sergeant Chavez, Major Crime Chief of Police's office, who's handling my case, and referred it to District Attorney's office, who picked it up? Well, why the very musician or somebody says, "Hey, Mark," but calls me something what people mistakenly call me is Mike all the time when they refer my name to the wrong name. But D said there's nobody looking at you through the walls, right? I'm like, okay, why is he saying that when everybody sees my evidence as not only that hole in the wall was cut after they frauded a 911 bomb squad call 2 weeks ago. Now, why would LAPD fraud a bomb squad call, ma'am?
I'm not sure, sir.
Does it make sense? No, right?
No, it does not.
It does not make sense. But, ma'am, you know I have the phones and the information of the phones where ISIS put their families as sex slaves on the internet through chat sex lines. Did you know that?
I did not.
No? Well, you should check out my website, MARK.SHALLIT.902 at Instagram.com, so you can see about 500 or 900 911 calls they frauded from the across the street building, too.
I will do that.
Thank you.
You're
Have a good day,
welcome.
man.
Bye-bye.
All
You
right.
too.
Bye. I'm happy. I got what I needed. I stated a hate crime committed to me. Now, was that worth it to do that to yourselves, people? Now, since you made me open that door, you know what I have to do now, right? You're going to bring a helicopter now. So let me go ahead and state that. Since the phone call's over, you're going to bring a helicopter. So let me show this. Watch how they're going to attempt Fire Truck 293 or LAPD to cover up the crime by kidnap-murder. Watch. Or bring air units to hide the crime through radio frequency, as that's how they're committed. Just give it a minute. LAPD helicopter will be here. I think I hear something too. It could be a motorcycle. We'll wait for the air unit. I just need to prove my cases. That's how I do things. And then somebody comes out the room, so there goes the attempted kidnap part. Now, why would they come out the room at the same time? Right? With the same person involved with the last one for 15 days at fake hospital. Part of the security state I went against. You see? I have none. Now, my mom's been sitting in the living room the whole time, never went to sleep. I want to state that she said she was going to sleep. Well, she's the one who committed medical fraud, and my brother too. And they both stole my phone for 2 years with Sergeant Chavez. Major crimes, having the SIM cards sweep done to her phone, and it's sent to Major Crimes, Chief of Police's cell phone, Chavez, and the day of the shootout in LA, when her phone broke, it still went through the phone company and went to her phone, and there'll be record to prove it. But stays here only all day now to torture me for LAPD because she was paid to do it and steal my phone and then make me look like I'm crazy, but defame my character, and everybody knows about it. There's millions of viewers of this show. Everybody knows she's involved. It's not like it's a secret. Everybody watches it all day long. It's 24/7 recorded through GTV. You can watch it through internet, including millions of channels that show it and show it to millions of people in the world. They're involved with 30 years child pornography in my bathroom. LAPD officers. It connected to the same camera that disappeared out of my room today, but not before LAPD broke into my house. Has people breaking into my house, but who left the LAPD board meeting calendar on my desk. Yeah, LAPD board meeting calendar. Yeah. I might as well leave your wallet. Hello. Sent to Sergeant Chavez as proof. Well, what do you know? Ain't that a son of a bitch? There you go. Like I said, man, if I am right, go to MARK.SHALLIT.902 at Instagram.com. And you'll see that I'm more than right. But they're sitting there for a reason. And why she's sitting there is for a reason. But she's already in so much trouble. She helped them commit $6.5 million Social Security fraud, but committing medical fraud. So we're waiting for fire truck 293 or an ambulance to come commit a kidnap murder. And there it is. And there you go. And what is that? Now they're going to jail. Now this is going directly to YouTube. We're going to show you the internet cut off. And then I'm going to fuck them in the ass for a life sentence. We'll call them back 911 now, reporting them for attempted murder.